you can go to online and do your presentation as well, right? But as I told you, our main goal here is help you to settle in this community. And to settle in this community, it means, you know, in the workplace as well. And in our culture, I mean the Canadian culture, we, in the process, you know, application, cover letter, resume, and so on, one of the steps is the interview. And most probably in the interview, they are going to ask you, you know, if you are familiar with Office package. Okay, let's come back to our PowerPoint presentation. I showed you yesterday about not chronological records. The other one is e-portfolio, about e-portfolio, right? And I put as an example mine. I will repeat very, very fast. I'm Michelle. I'm Michelle Kim. I'm recording the class, and I will put it in YouTube. Today, I will put it in YouTube, and whoever wants the link to the class will send me a request. I will give you my email. I put yesterday my portfolio. I always repeat a little bit, sorry for that, but this is the name of the file, right? I didn't leave any empty spaces, any. All is filled out. And now I will show you an example why. Why? Because we are talking about link. Yesterday we were talking links in PowerPoint within our presentation. You know, links that lead you to another slide, right? But I will show you links that lead you to another file. Let's say, for instance, here we have many, many files, right? You see here, NBELT graduation ceremony PPT. You see that this has empty spaces between? You see that? We are going to make a link to this PowerPoint presentation. And you will see what happened with the link. And why I always say, please don't leave empty spaces. It can make some problems sometimes. You remember that? The percentage 20, right? All this space are filled out by, all this space can be filled out with percentage 20, okay? And doesn't look very great. Okay, you remember yesterday when we create the template, when we create the link, I told you, you can make the link in the text box, right? What is the disadvantage of this type of link? I will show you one more time. When you link in the text, it looks like, if you did a wonderful format, this format will change. Will change to a hyperlink type of formatting. Black, let's say you're using black, the normal color, but it's going to switch as an hyperlink type of text, which sometimes is not good. That's why I show you a tricky way to do it, right? Which is making a shape over on top of this. You won't notice the shape, but it's going to be there. It has to be filled with some very transparent color. I will show you, okay? I right click, I put new slide. As I told you, get rid of everything. Select this one, okay, and press delete. Select this one, press delete. This is information that make trouble, and more trouble if you're working with hyperlink, right? I will change the background, so I will apply only to this one, okay? I can add other type of background if you wish, you know, for instance, solid fill, now it's white, but I can select another color. You can, well, that's it, just as a sample, okay? So, I will insert a text box, table of content, right? table of content. And as a tricky way to be sure that it's in the center, I say, look, do it in this way. You know, just extend the textbooks up to the borders, okay, of the slide, and then you put in the center. In this way, you know that it's in the center. We can put a little bit higher here, and when it's selected, you know, I can make it bigger like this. I can bold it like this, and I can change the color. Okay, so you can select here the color you wish. So you have the table of content. Then I will insert another text box for my table of content. And I can use, for instance, this style, or this style, wherever, and then start typing. What is going to be my first one? You remember objective, right? The second one, qualification. Yeah? That's your say. Okay. Qualification. And just as an example, we will make 3. Huh? Education. Thank you very much. So we can make this one the same, bigger, because we are going to put just 3 as an example. We can do wherever we want. This is going to be our table of content. Just as an example, I will make different each of them. For instance, this I will make the hyperlink. This I will make the hyperlink in the text. And you will see the effect. So I select the word objective to make a link. Okay? Then I'm going insert hyperlink, right? Where is going to be placed in this document? And we say objective. Okay? Okay. You see that the effect doesn't look good, eh? I don't like. You like this effect? Okay. I don't like. That's why I say, look, go take any shape here, okay? And then the shape, I just use this area as to know the size of the shape, right? Then I right click, format the shape. Well, we have to fill it. We cannot avoid filling it, okay? We cannot avoid filling it because it needs to be filled so the hyperlink will take effect. So you can put your name. Okay? So fill it, but make it transparent. Let's see the effect here. Make it as transparent as possible. You see, you almost, I will put a little bit just you to notice that it's the hyperlink there, but you can even do it like this, you know, so you won't even notice because it's transparent enough. I will leave just because this is an example. Also, I forgot, don't put any line. This, you can avoid the line, but, so now you will see a little bit just to you to notice that this is the hyperlink, okay? So I select the shape, I put hyperlink, and then I will go to qualification. Okay? Now we have 1, 2 hyperlink in the different format. And the third one, just to show you, I can do it because I want just to show you the effect. Let's say this education, you link to another file. Let's say is your resume that you developed in a document, in a Microsoft document, letters, okay? So it's not within these two hyperlink is within the presentation. It's just going to different slide, right? But this I will make just to show you what may happen here. Okay, I select the word, I say hyperlink, but now I will say existing file. You remember that I was showing you this? That was in the same folder? Let's see what happened if we link to this. Well, again, because I selected only the text, you will notice here is the same type of effect that we don't like. We like this effect, right? But what I want to show you now, let's test a little bit. You remember that when you press F5, it's going to start as a show mode, right? But it's going to start from the very beginning. And I just want to see from this particular link, okay? This particular page, the table of contents. So I will click here just to be sure. So if you put objective, you come back to, you go to objective, right? Let's check the other type of link here. Qualification, you go to qualification. You see that? Okay, I won't open the education because it's going to be another PowerPoint presentation. What I'm going to show you now, if we go to edit, look at this. Can you see it, or you need to make it more bigger? Now it's 2010, percentage 20, you see the effect here? Percentage 20 NBELT, percentage 20 graduation, percentage 20 ceremony. Yeah. Because the empty space is a code, it's information. Many people don't realize it's a computer information. You understand? This sometimes, if you don't have in your mind this problem, if you are doing sometimes hyperlinks or you are sending an application for a position, you may send your resume lovely with your name. You know, I can say Michelle space Park space resume. It's awesome, right? Then I'm attaching an email. Still is awesome for me. But the receiver is going to receive Michelle percentage 20 Park percentage 20 resume. It's awful, right? Well, here is an example. Here is an example. The last part I'm going to tell you is just once we develop the table of content, we are going to add an hyperlink in every slide to go back always to the table of content. And it's a very easy, you know, I say take any shape. I like it to make this type of shape, right? Then here we just hyperlink to a place in this document. You remember? Well, I didn't put this table of content. You can see a sample of the table of content, and you put OK. Let's check if this is true. So if I check it here, yeah, it's worked. So I will go back. Once I'm sure that this works, I can copy, okay, and I will go to every slide and I will paste in every slide the same. As you notice, when we do it this way, always it's going to be in the same position. Just think out of the box. That's it. Any question? Now, practice in your table of content. Thank you. Practice now.